And if I take my shirt off, then I'm outside and I'm part of the Buffalo Bills pageantry. And it just, dude, it was something about the entire day. I got caught up in the magic of Bills Mafia. It is electric. Everybody's the energy, the shenanigans, and I'm like, I got to have my shirt off at some point. And I didn't get to do it beforehand. And I'm like, okay, well, I guess, and I can't just take my shirt off in the box. Like, who takes your shirt off on a box? It's heated. Like, you're not really doing it. Now you're just having your shirt off at yeah,
of course real cool.
So I'm like, you know what? This is what I'm going to do. I'm taking my shirt off and I'm jumping out of this box. So then I'm out of the box and I have my shirt off. And then I can be like my Buffalo Bills Mafia, like compadres.
I had no idea.
This is how my mind works after 40 Miller Lights.
I had a shot of who knows what the fuck out of the bowling ball.
That's right. That's right.
Well, let's get to more of you during the game. You celebrated my touchdown by taking off your shirt, screaming, jumping out of the suite, chugging a beer with the fans, then jumping back into the suite.
That's correct. This is all accurate.
I watched this and it was pure pandemonium. Just pandemonium, just confusion of who to cheer for. It was a Chiefs touchdown, but it looked like Bills.
There's a lot of boos. There's a lot of cheers, though, too. I think, I don't know, man.
Tell you what, man, if you don't run for president, this all is just going to go to waste. This is all just, it looks like a political campaign. You're just reeling them in one person at a time.
There's nothing political about this. This is just a man in his elements with his Bills Mafia compadres enjoying the dead of winter. That's what this is. I wish I would have stayed out there longer to actually get my nipples hard enough. You know what I mean? I wasn't out there long enough to really even get
your thermostats couldn't gauge how
my
cold
thermostats didn't regulate to the temperature. They never got there.
They kind of got shocked and just couldn't.
Yeah, it was just a shock to the system. It was nice. Man. I'll tell you what, though, I jumped out of that box and I forgot that I've been dealing with an MCL sprain because the moment I landed, my right foot and my knee twisted, and luckily it's good. It's good. It was just a little.
It did slip a little bit.
Forgot that knee was a little loose.
So those good old fucking hard-working construction boots you had on.
Yeah, Tim's got the butters on.
And Butters got some things. Saved the day. There was not enough cameras on the suite where you could see Kylie, though. I wanted to see her reaction to all of this so bad.
Yeah. I don't think she was happy about it, to be honest with you.
There was one picture and it was her kind of smiling and laughing at it and kind of for it.
Like, oh, there's Jason.
I just know it was like that scene out of fucking...
I'm not gonna lie. I gave Kylie a heads up. The moment we got into the suite, I said, I'm taking my shirt off and I'm jumping out of that suite. And she said, Jason, don't you dare. And I was like, hey,
see, I'm thinking,
just letting you know.
I'm thinking it's like that,
I'm not asking for permission. I'm doing this.
Once a Kelsey man's determined, there's no fucking stopping him.
And she was already telling me to be on my best behavior because we were meeting Taylor. So she's like, do not be on your best behavior. I was like, Kylie, when I met you, the first day I met you, I was blacked out drunk and fell asleep at the bar. This is part of the charm. This is part of the Jason Kelsey charm. I want to make my best first impression. This is my best chance.
My best first impression is the worst impression ever. So I could just build from that point on. Yeah, exactly. That shit was classic. Oh man. Well, Tay said she absolutely loved you. So anyway.
Well,
I felt like it was a scene out of Old School where Will Ferrell's fucking running.
Dude, I got so many of those.
We're going
gifs.
Streaking. It's like we're all going down to the quad. It's like, Frank, you and who? There's more coming. Frank, get in the fucking car now.
If some of these Bills Mafia would have said we're going streaking, I was full in on the Bills Mafia. I would have been right there with them.
You would have been running down the fucking block like Blink 182. All the small things.
I don't know. I just got so caught up in everything. It's mesmerizing. So yeah. Do you want to know anything else? That's pretty much it.
She left me roses. Yeah, that's all I got. Dude, honestly, I might get a picture. I might get this picture painted.
Which one?
The one of you screaming out of the suite with a Miller Lite in your hand.
That's a Labatt Blue.
My bad, a Labatt Blue.
I think that's part of the issue too. I was drinking one beer predominantly at the Big Tree Inn. And then, like when you switch from dark to browns and stuff like that. Yeah, it's not.
No,
you're right. It's ridiculous.
Doesn't.
They're all the same. Light beers are all the same.
You're a Kelsey. You're a Kelsey. That type of shit doesn't affect you. I know. Yeah, dude. That picture is. I mean, everybody's saying put that thing in the Louvre. I honestly, I might get somebody to fucking make that portrait. That is epic in a moment that I'll never forget, man. And I didn't even see it till afterwards. I obviously saw all of this after the game, and I'm going,
Going viral.
Yeah. I saw everything. I was asked about it on the field, and I'm like, I have no idea what my brother has been doing all game. And the reporter told me, I was just like, yeah, I mean, I don't know. You put us Lake Erie guys up by Lake Erie, and there's just something.
That was another bit of it, dude. We drove past Lake Erie in the dead of winter,
dude,
and it was I was like,
they built it up for you. I guarantee.
I'm back at the shores of where I grew up.
It felt like that when we landed in Buffalo. I was like, God, I kind of feel like I'm
back in Cleveland a little bit.
Yeah, something about that lake, man.
Yeah.
Well, shout out to Buffalo, man. You have to see some tweets that came out of this entire fiasco. The Feast of Bacchus by Philips de Konig, however you want to say it. Right. Back in 1654, it looks like you got some chubby little fat guy doing these.
I mean, the resemblance is uncanny. It's uncanny.
It's pretty good. It's a pretty good side by side.
So apparently, I'm not the first person to do this.
Exactly. You're not the first person to show your boobs. Your former teammate Chris Long also tweeted, some people see this and think he must be retiring, but this is just regular Kelsey. Which is 100% true. Everyone, that. Jason has been doing this kind of stuff for years upon years. All right. He just loves the game of football. All right. He loves the atmosphere, especially when you put him with a whole bunch of nutcases that love it just as much as he does. Gosh. It's just an absolute epic scene. All the guys on the team were talking about it after the game, laughing at how much you were into it, man. And it was just it was cool to see, dude. It was cool to see, man. Shout out to Chris Long.
My dog.
Coach Reed also was asked about this clip from you in the post-game interview.
That's right.
He's in quotes saying, my wife saw him. Shout out to Mama Reed, Tammy. She took a picture with him.
I did. A shirtless pic with Tammy Reed. I never thought that happened, to be honest with you. I was standing at the front of the suite contemplating, should I jump back out of this thing? And all of a sudden I hear Kylie's got a whistle, like you're whistling for a taxi. So you can just whip that out. And I look behind, she's like, Coach, Mrs. Reed. And I'm like, oh, okay. And then we got to chop it up a little bit, and it was awesome. I haven't seen Tammy in a minute, so it was great to catch up.
Well, he gave you some other compliments, telling everybody he's the best, great kid, great father. That's the thing I'm most proud of. Great wife and kids. Gotta love Big Red. All right, now, well, after the game, you tweeted an amazing quote from Ellie after she saw you on TV. I'm assuming this is a text from Lisa to
That's
Kylie.
Right. Kylie's mom. Yep, Lise. Shout out to little Lise.
McDiv.
Yeah, Lise sent that text to Kai, and Kai showed me, and I immediately thought it was hilarious.
Dad's got his boobs out.
Hey, snow's out, tits out. That's the model you got to live by.
Atta boy.